What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and we're kind of catching something, so if I am brain foggy or anything like that, I mean, it's just normal because my brain just doesn't like to work for shit on a stick. But we're just gonna make it work, shall we? I think we have a lot to talk about in this Market Watch, so without further ado, let's dive in the video and talk about it. I know we're only a week and a half away till we are seeing the full set of the Liberators, but right now this is what we're going to be dealing with. Greymon Secret BT17, $25 a pop. Not bad. I think this could be a lot worse, but right now though, $25 isn't bad. If you guys need your copies, I recommend picking up a couple. This isn't bad. If you pick them up once a week, you can have the deck probably built within a small amount of time that won't cost you much. You know, that's kind of like what I've always recommended. If you don't need to build the deck right away and you can play the deck without the pieces and you're on a budget, pick up a piece a week out of your paycheck, or within a reasonable amount of time your paycheck represents. I think that is a smart investment long term. Then Europe side looking like 17 to 18 euros. Not bad. Then you have Ancient Garurumon Secret Crisis BT17 going down to $11. It's kind of crazy that it's less than where I kind of predicted it to be, but when it's not actually dominating the format that everyone thought so, especially with a hit into its red base, I kind of see what's happening. But I think the deck is really solid even going into this format. A lot of smart plays can be done, and that all it takes is being a smart player with your deck. Europe side looking like 11 to 12 euros as well. You're kind of following a similar suit. Flamedramon Update Pack 2024 up to $45 to $50. No surprise here. This was going to become the next Raremon, especially if they hit the yellow base, and which they did. So with that information, you kind of get this data here. Europe side looking like 30 euros to 32 euros. Then Paildramon Beginning Observer BT16. So $30 and climbing, no surprise here. This is going to be your most expensive card of the deck, and if you guys are still trying to pick it up, you're going to have a hard time. This is definitely one of those cards you just pick up one copy a week and out of your paycheck, as long as you can budget it. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's no longer budget friendly. I mean, for a deck that's only most expensive card is $30, I gotta say, guys, you're not breaking much piggy bank here. Europe side looking like 15 to 18 to 20 euros. Impildramon Paladin Mode Ace BT17, another like $12 card. You need two of these, so at the end of the day, it's not bad, or you can just play one. There's not always a guaranteed need for this card, and at the end of the day, really solid. Europe side looking like 12 to 13 euros. Vidramon Update Pack up to $30 and climbing. Guys, no surprise here, just another expensive promo. This is one of those wait and see kind of promos. You hold on to yours, and when the support finally drops, you flip it. Europe side looking like 12 to 15 euros. Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace Secret Crisis BT17, $6 and heading up to $7 and climbing. This is no surprise. The card is really good. This is definitely going to get affected by the Gallantmon support that comes through, and especially once they start showing EX8, you know for a fact how this works. Europe side looking like 5 to 6, 7 euro range. Leomon X Antibody Update Pack, finally back to listings, but we're kind of in the $20 range. No surprise there. We do have some at 17s, but it definitely spiked up. I mean, I'm holding on to my copies right now to see what deck kind of pops up that really is pushing this thing to be expensive, and then maybe I'll decide to build it or not. Europe side look like 10 to 13 euros. Terramon, $30 a pop. You know you need 3 copies of this. It kind of sucks when this should have been part of the, you know, Evo Cup instead of everything else. I would have said this should have been your first place prize, or, you know, top 4 prizing. This should have been in the mix. 13 to 16 to 17 euros. Dexterugumon alternate art up to $38. No surprise here. This is just expected at this point. I expect this to be expensive. The deck's really good. It's a 3 of. You need 3 alts of this, and it's just no surprise. Europe side looking like 25 to 30 euros. Analog Youth Classic Collection EX01. We're up to $9, $10. Excuse me, reset, please. We don't need to be that close to Analog's foot. Son of a bitch. Europe side looking like 2 euros to 3 euros. So, as I've mentioned before, Analog Youth, great if you get a box from the English side when we're paying like $20 and you're cracking and flipping on TCG Player. Europe side, on the other hand, makes it like a dry well. You're not getting any value out of it. You're just having a bad time. So, just keep this in mind. Shushumon, $22, another expensive one of promo at least. So if you are playing Cinderellamon, this is basically what you want to pick up at. Shushu is just a one of that you're gonna want. Should make these goddamn accessible. You Bandai, do better, you piece of shits. Like, I hate that these promos that are needed for a deck are out of your reach. I mean, yeah, you can substitute for Shushu, but at least it's a one of. I don't know. What do you guys think? Bandai should make these more accessible. I hate that they were given out at stores and they weren't as accessible. Europe side 17 to 20 euros. Wormon Gen Con promo $48 and on buyout, no surprise. And look at all the other Vmon stuff being expensive as fuck. Cherubimon Ace Infernal Ascension EX06 up to $20 a piece. No surprise here. This card is just one of those strong cards, and Cherubimon Ace is going to be Cherubimon Ace. Europe side 14 to 17 euros. Shadramon promo 1110, $35 and bumping up. No surprise here. Europe side 23 to 25 euros. Lilithmon Infernal Ascension EX06, $17 to $18. I warned you guys to make sure you picked her up when she was 8s and 9s. Now she's double the price, and she's heading to that buyout status. The deck is coming, guys. And with the restriction list in JP, it started to actually do a little bit better. So just keep this in mind that this deck might be formidable going into any tournament, and you guys got to watch it and put it on your radar for sure. Europe side looking like 4 to 7 euros. No surprise here. I mean, it's a lot cheaper than us, but they're starting to pick up tempo. Mastamon Ace Inferno Extension EX06 bumping up as well. 12 to 15. No surprise here. I think Mastamon topped once. One of it got in the top 16. So, in France. So, yeah, that's just what we're dealing with. 6 euros to 7 euros to 8. Then you have Shumon, Digimon Liberator Promotional Pack, $15. At least this one isn't as needed. Players can substitute this out. They're not actually required to play this, but 15s to 18s. Europe side looking like 13s. Wargreymon Blastace, BT14, $9 a pop. No surprise. Going to 10s. Make sure you get your copies. Europe side looking like 8 to 10 euros. Vikemon Ace Beginning Observer BT16, we're at $6 to $7. Europe side looking like 3 to 4 euros. Galemon Digimon Liberator Promotional Pack, $8 a pop. No surprise, 8s to 10s. Europe side 4 euros to 5 euros. Omnimon Alter B Alternate Art, 31s to 34s. No surprise here. Just really good in the Greymon Omnimon deck. Europe side 35 to 50 euros. So if you guys have this, it's probably a good time to make some cash. Gabumon starter deck, Venomous Violet. Yeah, exploding. We're no surprise here. This card was going to go up, especially when players haven't been touching the deck for a while. And when an unrestricted card comes off the list, like even in any dumbass card game we play, from Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon to Magic, anytime something comes off the list, it gets bought out instantaneously or new support gets shown off. It just makes some money. Europe side looking like 50 cents to €1. Europe side just doesn't phase it. Doraemon Alternate Next Adventure BT7. Holy cow, we're going down to $28 to $30. I'm happy it's starting to slowly tick down. We'll see if it actually stays down. Europe side €30 to €40. I don't need the ball, please. We don't need to see balls. Flamedramon Alternate Next Adventure BT7, $18 to $19. Holy cow, you guys are being crazy with this card. Europe side looking like 10 to 15 euros. Megadramon Acid Apocalypse BT15, we're at $6 a pop. Europe side looking like 6 to 8 euros. Mother D Reaper Digital Hazard EX02 starting to climb up. I told you guys, make sure you get your copies. She's up to $3 a pop now. Europe side looking like 2 cents to 20 cents. Kyrie Alternate Art Seed Apocalypse BT15, $6 to $10. She's on buyout. Europe side looking like €7 to €9 range. Holy cow. Dark Knight Mount Event Pack 6 Across Time BT10. We knew the hype was coming. God, this thing's holding strong in the $20 range. I mean, it's only 18s right now, but it is in that $20 borrow park. Just wait it out. Europe side looking like €3 to €4. I'll probably try to hunt them. Greymon X Antibody, though. Blast Ace pre-release stamp winner. X record. $10 a pop. Time to pick these up. Remember this thing being like $30 a pop? I refused to pick them up at that price. I got my one copy, but now they're down to the 10s, and I'm happy. I'll actually pay $10 for this. We've been waiting for this for sure. Europe side looking like €9 to €10. Holy cow, guys. A lot was covered today in this Market Watch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.